Hello. So I've been praying and I've been feeling led that I need to talk more on recovery and add to my YouTube channel. So I have been praying about it and I wrote a list of topics. And the topic that I feel most led right now to talk about in recovery is dealing with life on life's terms. I think it's something I struggle with a lot, and I really think it's something that a lot of people struggle with. Simple things that when I was in addiction, I didn't even think about managing. My life was completely unmanageable. I didn't know how to manage finances. I lost the ability to cook. I lost the ability to do all these things that I once was able at one time. And I just lost all of it. And so learning how to manage things again. I was never good at managing finances. And then to learn how to save money. Like, I couldn't do that. I'm trying to learn how to do those things, and it is a struggle because I deal with other issues as well, like overeating and overspending, and that stuff, that stuff affects you too. And a lot of times, especially for me, that stuff came into play after I quit using drugs, and then of course I wanted food, and for me, I had weight loss surgery, and I still have issues with eating food. I thought, oh, well, that'll be my quick fix. No, that's not a quick fix. You still have those cravings, and I still eat unhealthy. I try to eat healthier, but I really struggle in that. And those just, for me, it's just part of living life. I have to learn how to eat healthy. I just had a baby not too long ago, right after weight loss surgery. So, I struggle with food. I struggle with finances. And sometimes I just have to not beat myself up over it. Like, just today I was folding my laundry, and you know what? Like, I was tired. I just transitioned the baby to the crib. So I was up and down all night checking on her, even though she didn't need me to. I was just a worried mama. So I was tired this morning, and I had to fold my laundry. And you know what? There were a couple shirts that I didn't turn inside out. I just put them in a fold and put them in my drawer. You know what? I don't have to be perfect. Now, I know some of you are like, oh my gosh. But seriously, it's okay. Like, I don't have to be the most organized, most neat. My house is clean, but I'm not a perfectionist. And I don't need to be. And I'm okay with that today. And that's also part of life on life's terms, is learning to just accept ourselves, that is, for where we are and who we are. And that we don't have to be that picture perfect image that we have of ourselves and that others may even have of ourselves. We can be who we are, and we don't have to be perfect. I try to sweep the floor as good as I can, but you know what? There might be a crumb or two, and you know what? For the most part, that's okay. I am not going to have the most perfect house. I'm not going to have the most perfect folded clothes. I'm going to do my best. But for me, my best has to be good enough. I need to just accept that, As long as I know I'm doing my best, I'm okay. I might miss out and not turn the laundry inside out one moment, or I might make a mistake and not sweep up a couple crumbs. I'm human. I'm tired sometimes, and I have to give myself a little break. It's okay. And it's okay for you too. And there might be some of you who are brand new to recovery and you haven't even kind of gotten there yet. You're like, wow, she folds her laundry? What? She actually cooks meals? I've been there. I remember getting into rehab and I remember going, I cannot believe I'm actually getting a shower. Like, showers were almost impossible for me because I was homeless and I barely ever got a shower. And when I did, it was very short and not a very good one. I actually had hot meals. Like, I would go, 5 and 6 days without eating. And then when I did, it might have been a bowl of ramen noodles. So for me, I know what that's like. And some of you might be like, no, I don't know how to live my life on life's terms. You will. Just keep coming back. Keep reaching out. Keep searching for your recovery. Right now, I'm at 2.5 years clean, and by no means do I have it all together. And I probably won't at 20 years. I probably won't at 40. Actually, I don't even say probably. I know I won't. It's okay. As I go further in my talks, I will be adding poetry to my talks, since that's mainly what I do is my poetry. But I just felt led to speak more on recovery, since I do go to churches occasionally and give my testimony, and I will be putting that on my YouTube channel as well. So that's just something that's been on my heart, is dealing with life on life's terms. I'm just being real and being open and saying that that's something I struggle with. The car payment or the car insurance or whatever. Learning how to, I have to pay those bills first, and then whatever's left over I can use for whatever I need. Whether it be groceries or, maybe wants. But learning that bills and priorities come first. Learning that my daughter comes first. And me and my fiance have really worked hard on trying to budget that. And we might mess up here and overspend a little bit here and there, but overall, we're doing well. Especially with her. Learning how to plan. Learning that sometimes I'm a planner, so I plan my weeks out ahead of time. But sometimes there's going to be things that are going to come up that aren't able to be planned. Family might surprisingly come into town, or things just might happen out of the blue. Somebody might get sick and a doctor's appointment has to come up or something. And so you have to learn how to manage those moments that are just unknown, So, overall, I pray, more than anything. God, this is what I'm struggling with. I'm unmanageability in my food issues, unmanageability in my finances, Those are my main two unmanageability, And I just pray, and when I pray, I do feel much more peace. Sometimes I end up stressing and worrying and fretting before I get to the prayer. And I'll take it into my own hands and do it on my own, instead of releasing it to God or higher power, whoever you may call. I try to handle it on my own, and I know where my own has gotten me. I cannot do things on my own will. My higher power has got to guide me, otherwise, eventually, if I let go of him, I may at some point end up with a needle back in my arm. I don't want that, by any means. So, I release that. And, so, I'll end it with this. God, take my will, take my life, guide me in my recovery, show me how to live. And the more I surrender, the more he shows me how to live. So that's all I got for today, and I will do hopefully at least 2 a week. That's my goal now. So I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys.